The Jyotirlings are revered representation of Lord Shiva, symbolizing divine light and power. The term Jyotirling denotes a pillar or column of light signifying the eternal or limitless nature of Shiva. Legend has it that during a debate on supremacy, Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu witnessed Shiva manifest as a brilliant column of light. Assigned with the task to find the ends of this pillar, they were unable to succeed. It is believed that the Jyotirlings are situated where these divine beams of light descended. The Shiv Puran mentions a total of 64 original Jyotirling shrines across India, out of which 12 hold the highest sanctity and are considered Swayambhu, meaning manifested naturally without human involvement. Devotees consider it highly auspicious to visit these sacred Jyotirlings as each temple holds unique divine powers associated with Lord Shiva. The Jyotirling represents the all-pervading Brahmatma Lingam or the divine light that is omnipresent. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, the 12 principles of Brahma, Maya, the Jiva or individual soul, the mind, intellect, subconscious mind, ego, and the 5 elements or Panchamahabhutas that are earth, water, fire, wind, and space are referred to as the 12 Jyotirlings. The 12 sections or aspects of the Shivling are symbolized by the Jyotirlings. The Shalunk or the cylindrical base of the Shivling represents the pit of the sacrificial fire, and the Ling represents the flame of the fire in the Yagyavedi, that is the sacrificial fire pit. The Jyotirlings can also represent the 12 Adityas. Along with this, the Jyotirling hold great spiritual significance. Performing Abhishek or ritualistic bathing on a specific Jyotirling is considered beneficial based on its predominant spiritual energy. The Samadhi of saints is located underground, similar to the Jyotirlings and Swayambhu Shivlings. These sites emit higher quantity of waves of Chaitanya or divine consciousness and Sattvikta or purity. These powerful vibrations continuously purify the atmosphere and combat negative energies. Now let's delve into the diverse Jyotirlings. Kedarnath. Perched at an elevation of 3,500 meters above the sea level within Uttarakhand, this temple stands at the highest among the 12 Jyotirlings in India. Nestled at the source of the Mandakini and legendary Saraswati River in the Garhwal Himalayas, it holds a unique position of spiritual significance. Kedarnath has historical roots dating back to the 7th and 8th century, with one of its earliest mentions found in Skanda Puran. The current temple structure, thought to have been built by Adi Shankaracharya approximately 1200 years ago, stands alongside the location of a temple traditionally attributed to the Pandavas. The temple's construction features massive stone slabs atop a rectangular foundation. On the steps, you can find inscriptions in Pali. Inside the temple, the inner walls are adorned with depictions of various deities and scenes from Hindu mythology. Welcoming visitors at the entrance is a grand statue of Nandibul, the faithful mount of Lord Shiva. The Jyotirling inside the temple takes the form of a conical rock formation representing Lord Shiva in his Sadashiv form, adding to the temple's sacred aura and significance. The legendary origin of this renowned place of worship traces back to the aftermath of the Mahabharata war, where the Pandavas sought to atone their sins, particularly the act of kinslaying. To achieve this, they embarked on a quest to seek forgiveness from Lord Shiva. After an extensive search, they finally encountered Lord Shiva at the very location where the Jyotirling in Kedarnath stands today. Legend has it that Lord Shiva, initially unwilling to pardon the Pandavas for their wartime deceit and transgressions, concealed himself. He assumed the form of a bull and vanished into the earth. Undeterred, the second Pandava brother, Bhim, made a valiant attempt to extricate Shiva by gripping his tail and hind legs. However, Lord Shiva continued to burrow deeper into the ground, reappearing only in various parts at different places. His hump in Kedarnath, arms in Tunganath, navel and stomach in Madhya Maheshwar, face in Rudranath, and hair and head in Kalpeshwar. In gratitude for their liberation from sins, the Pandavas erected temple at these 5 locations, collectively known as Panchkedars, dedicated to the worship of Lord Shiva. In return, Lord Shiva pledged to remain in the sacred spot in the form of a triangular Jyotirling. This profound connection is what makes Kedarnath so revered and cherished by devotees. The next Jyotirling is Kashi Vishwanath. Varanasi, often referred to as Kashi, holds a place of profound significance in India. Situated at the confluence of the Varun and Asi rivulets with the sacred Ganga river, it is revered as one of the oldest and holiest cities in the country. Varanasi is believed to be at the heart of Hinduism, making it a cornerstone of ancient Indian culture and spirituality. Kashi Vishwanath Temple stands as the beating heart of the sacred city Kashi, deeply intertwined with the essence of Hinduism. This divine sanctuary is among the holiest places in India, and its significance is emphasized by its mention in Skanda Puran, an ancient Hindu scripture. According to the legend, a conflict rose between Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, and Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the harmony on earth, regarding their creative powers. To settle this dispute, Lord Shiva unleashed an awe-inspiring pillar of light, the Jyotirling, piercing through the 3 worlds. The task was to find the end of this pillar. This battle culminated in the defeat of Lord Vishnu, as Lord Brahma deceitfully claimed to have witnessed the Jyotirling's end. In response to this deception, Lord Shiva manifested as a second pillar of light, admonishing Lord Brahma and decreeing that he would not be widely worshipped during celebrations, while Vishnu's worship would endure eternally. This profound tale underscores the temple's reverence and its connection to the divine cosmic order. Next Jyotirling is Baidyanath. Situated in Devghar, Jharkhand, this temple holds its home in a place aptly named as Devghar, which translates to the home of gods. The primary temple boasts a pyramidal tower adorned with 3 closely placed gold vessels, a generous gift from Raja Puran Singh, the Maharaja of Gidhor. Additionally, the temple showcases 5 knives arranged in a trident shaped known as Panchashula and a lotus jewel featuring 8 petals called Chandrakanta Mani. A colossal Nandi, the revered mount of Lord Shiva, stands prominently in front of the temple, adding to its divine aura and significance. The legends surrounding this temple are rich and diverse. One story tells of the demon king Ravan, who sought to attain omnipotence through prayers to Lord Shiva. As an offering, he consecutively sacrificed each of his 10 heads, which deeply pleased Lord Shiva. In response, Lord Shiva descended to earth and healed the wounded Ravan, acquiring the title of a divine physician or Vaidya. Hence, the temple's name Baidyanath reflects this aspect of Lord Shiva. Another version of the tale portrays Ravan as a devout follower of Lord Shiva, imploring him to make Lanka his abode. Though Lord Shiva declined, he agreed that the presence of Shivling would suffice. Lord Shiva set a condition that the ling should never be placed on the ground during its transport, as wherever it touched the earth would become its sacred site. As Ravan began the journey to Lanka with the ling, divine concerns arose about the consequences of its presence in his kingdom. The gods, fearing the repercussions, implored Lord Varun, the Lord of Waters, to intervene. Lord Varun entered Ravan's stomach, causing him great discomfort and prompting him to relieve himself. Ravan then entrusted the ling to a Brahmin, who was, in fact, Lord Vishnu in disguise. Seizing the opportunity, Lord Vishnu placed the ling on the ground and vanished. When Ravan returned, he realized that he had been tricked. The ling was now firmly rooted in place, and his efforts to displace it were in vain. He then paid his respects to the ling at the very spot which is believed to be Devghar. Remarkably, this temple also holds the status of a Shakti Peeth. The tragic tale of Sati, Lord Shiva's first wife, who immolated herself during her father Daksha's yajna, unfolds here. In his grief, Lord Shiva roamed the world carrying her lifeless body, and eventually Lord Vishnu divided her body into 52 parts. It is said that her heart fell at Devghar, thus establishing it as a revered Shakti Peeth. This video constitutes the initial installment in a 4-part series dedicated to exploring Jyotirlings. In this video, we delved into the tales of Kedarnath, Kashi Vishwanath and Baidyanath. For insights into the narratives of the remaining Jyotirlings, we encourage you to watch Part 2.